Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Paul Sinha has lifted the lid on his secret health battle, as the quizzer revealed he suffered 2 heart attacks in one day at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe last August. The Chase star Paul Sinha has opened up about his secret health struggle, revealing he suffered 2 heart attacks at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe last August. Until now, only a close circle of friends and family were aware of the jeopardy Paul's life was in, with one of the attacks even involving a celebrity encounter. Sinha confesses he should have taken a massive break following the first incident. The quizzer turned comedian disclosed that his first attack was marked by an unexpected celebrity appearance. Speaking to The Telegraph, he said, "I got this crushing, constricting chest pain, which from my medical experience seemed incredibly cardiac in origin. I'd got to the Pleasance, a theater in Edinburgh, when I had a classic Fringe experience. Someone recognized me from the Chase and demanded I meet his friend Levi Roots. He then shook hands with the creator of Reggae Sauce, but realized the pain wasn't getting any better," reports The Express. He was rushed to Edinburgh's Royal Infirmary, where the pain eventually eased. After receiving treatment, he was discharged and continued to perform for another week and a half, making a conscious effort to actively avoid hills. Despite his show, Pauli Bengali, receiving high praise, Paul admits it took a significant mental and physical toll on him. In the show, he used hula hooping as a way to downplay the effects of his Parkinson's disease, alongside singing and playing the piano. TV personality Paul bravely spoke of his second heart attack, explaining that a cardiologist later informed him of a definitive cardiac event and suggested he likely suffered a minor attack initially. He added, "I should have taken a massive break, but I continued to gig. The reason I want to share my story is that I truly think performers need to think more about taking better and more holistic self-care of themselves." He described the heart bypass surgery he underwent in December as the most visceral, intense, and unpleasant 8 days of my life. Known for his appearances on The Chase, Sinha has also been open about being diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2019. He mentioned how clips showing him on Channel 4's Taskmaster are now helping medical students learn to identify signs of Parkinson's disease. Deciding against participating in this year's Edinburgh Fringe, he believes he hasn't fully bounced back yet, though he keeps busy, saying, "I don't feel that I've completely recovered, nonetheless I have a very full diary indeed." On his decision regarding the Edinburgh return, he said, "The decision regarding Edinburgh relies on so many factors, of which cardiac health is just one. Whatever happens, I will only return with a show that I'm proud of." Earlier this year, Paul released his autobiography titled One Sinha Lifetime. For millions of viewers across the UK, Paul Sinha is best known as the Sinnerman, a razor-sharp wit with encyclopedic knowledge, quick retorts, and an unflappable presence on ITV's The Chase. But behind the calm smile and the tailored suit, Paul was quietly facing a fight far more dangerous than anything he had ever encountered at the quiz table. It began quietly, almost innocently. Paul had noticed he was feeling more tired than usual. His stage performances as a comedian demanded energy. His appearances on The Chase required concentration, and yet he found himself battling fatigue that didn't make sense. "I brushed it off at first," Paul later admitted, telling myself I just needed more rest. But deep down, something didn't feel right. As the weeks rolled on, his symptoms intensified. A nagging pain, tremors that wouldn't subside, and moments when his body simply wouldn't cooperate. For a man whose career depended on quick thinking and steady control, it was a frightening experience. But Paul, fiercely private and determined not to worry his fans, kept most of his suffering hidden. It wasn't until a particularly difficult night after a stand-up gig, when he struggled to even lift a glass of water, that Paul realized he could no longer ignore it. Tests followed, long, daunting appointments filled with uncertainty. And then, the devastating news. Paul was diagnosed with a serious neurological condition. The doctors made it clear, if ignored, it could have become fatal. The Sinnerman was suddenly thrust into a battle no quiz question could prepare him for. The man who had spent his life training his mind now had to focus on protecting his body. And yet, what followed was a testament to Paul's extraordinary resilience. Rather than retreating from the spotlight, he leaned into it. He continued his work on the chase, refusing to let illness define him. Viewers, perhaps unknowingly, watched as he carried on with remarkable dignity. His humor never faltered, his knowledge never dimmed, and his warmth towards contestants remained intact. Privately, Paul admitted that there were moments of fear. Nights when he wondered if he'd ever stand on stage again, or whether he could continue with the intensity of the quiz circuit. But he also discovered something deeper, a renewed appreciation for life's simplest joys. Long walks with friends, moments of laughter, quiet evenings at home, these became his greatest victories. Paul's confession about his hidden health battle shocked fans, not just because of how serious it was, but because of the sheer strength he showed in carrying it silently for so long. In a world where vulnerability is often hidden, Paul's story became one of courage, determination, and survival. The truth is, he said candidly, this could have taken me away, but it didn't, and as long as I'm here, I'll keep doing what I love. For viewers, Paul Sinha is more than just a chaser. He is proof that knowledge is powerful, but resilience and the will to fight is the greatest answer of all.